How's it going, guys? Good back here again with some more. We're all here in the Mitu Arena today. We're all gonna. This is a colorless land hand in a 5-color deck. Ain't no way we taking that. It's also very heavy in MV. But our opponent goes first, so we have to wait for them to make a decision. I've got a few decks ready for playtesting, and this is one of the ones that pulled ahead, as in it felt somewhat done. But then again, like, he's kind of again. Keep. It's very slow, but if we draw a third land, we're pretty much off to the races. We have so much color fixing, and we'll have the mana necessary to cast our commander. Maybe not on curve, but at minimum eternally. So it should be fine. Um, hey, we actually got the red source. We actually could cast. Well, we can't because tapped. Tap lands. If we find a shock land or a fetch land, we're good. But so far, our whole land luck has been on triumphs, which I can't actually complain about because triumphs are really good. All right, so we get an Ornithopter of Paradise down. We might just we might just die to the Lumara play. Like when Lumara comes down, if our opponent has milled a lot, it can just end the game. Power for greater, so they don't get the upgrade. It is just a hero. Uh, Inish Restoration is insane if you have the mana for it. That's the mana. We didn't draw a land, but we are gonna key the archive in draw 4. Well, we'll take an extra land or extra turn spell. Extra turn spell is basically an extra draw for a land. It doesn't mean that our opponent's gonna play the commander. They're gonna play their commander, get back Ghost Quarter, and whatever else. Guardian Idol is probably not happening. We're only gonna have one mana. The way it would happen, well, maybe there was an argument for throwing away Relic, because if we draw an untapped land during our next turn, we'll have 7 mana, so we would only have 2 mana to play around with for casting the extra turn spell, and that would mean we did draw an untapped land. So we have officially, actually, if we do this, we end up in the same place. Hmm. It's, it's a tough decision. I guess we do this. Free roll, maybe? But any number of permanents. Oh my god, right. Yep, like that. I am going to want to tap this for black, I think. And then I'll draw. And then we'll return all things that do not fit the criteria. And then we will play this to be so safe. So very, very safe. Unfortunately, we won't get the Thunder of Unity. we're gonna have to play something else. That is a little bit rough. We won't get either of them, will we? Leviathan is a cool card in concept, but it's kind of bad. Because he enters, he bounces everything. So he bounces your stuff too. Yikes! Thundering Titan. There go 5 lands. God. I can't even retaliate. can't even retaliate. It's looking to be a little bit over. Mill 5 cards, get an enchantment hand. ECD seems like a good pickup. And no attack. We'll sit back and pretend that we're going to block the Thundering Titan. Even though we won't. We've kind of lucked our way into a stalemate when realistically our opponent is so far ahead at this point that it's just kind of over. None of the Eldrazi trigger. We could still come out of this okay if we draw a Wrath. It has to be a specific Wrath too. It has to be Farewell. I wish you could choose one of the flip commanders. One of the yikes. That game? That might just be game. No, it's not. Okay, well. They're limiting my mana. Very cool. Still gonna have 6 next turn. That's going away, so we might as well block with it. Okay, well. That did not do it, I don't think. GG. Well, we could have drawn to see if we would have got there, but it's probably not happening. We are back. Game number 2. Game number 1 was long and didn't quite get us to where we needed to be, but worked out in the end. Probably. I think I get a Triome. We count this as blue. We need 2 more white for this, and this can get green or blue. So that would be fine. Blue, white, red would also be fine. Jeskai. That's like the majority of our hand, right? I guess I'm gonna probably get Jeskai. I see myself needing double blue more than I need double green. I wish I had an untap land because then I could easily. Yeah. There's my double white. We have white, white, blue. Holy. What happened to your hand, opponent? I was not paying attention to mulligans. Fair enough, I suppose. So this Supreme Verdict will win us the game when it happens. Isn't that kind of cool? Yeah, next turn we win the game. Unless there's some kind of weird dinosaur combo deck, and I've actually just already lost the game. No, okay. Well, it's a Discover deck, which is so combo-y that it's probably not good. But we'll just get rid of everything and then pray that we don't need to continue getting rid of everything for the rest of the game. I think I'm going to play Terra and then the enchantment. That might line up a little bit better. I was saying towards the end of the last game that she really would have benefited heavily from. She would have heavily benefited from being able to tap to transform during the draw step. Well, or after the draw step when you're putting counters on sagas, right? Because yikes. Get rid of that. And then play this. And then next turn we Leviathan, maybe? Yikes. Well, I have no clue what our opponent's plan is, but it's killing us heavily. Um Enter tapped. Say no to creatures existing. Boy, oh boy, did I wish I could have untapped that land, because then I could have gotten my Fenrir down as well. I don't even have a creature. Maybe it'll be nice and kill my Leviathan, and then I can reanimate it with ECD. Yikes. We are on death's door. I think we have to take the safe path, which is unfortunately quite boring. One ring time. This way we don't just die to a random haste creature out of nowhere. We also can't use it, though. Sure. Questing Beast would still kill us. That's kind of not great. Uh, Yikes. Is there no way we can do this? I think we have a one of these. That leaves us with 2 mana. That's dead. Guess we just have to play things. Yikes. Okay. Well, that's that. We have 3 blockers. A haste creature or a token enabler ends the day. On the plus side, we do have overwhelming force. Oh god. Okay, well, there's one. So it's just a Discover deck. It's not dinosaurs. It's Discovery. I hope they don't go for an aggressive attack here, because if they do go for an aggressive attack, we have to block with everything, and our overwhelming force becomes not good. Okay, well, we're still only at 3 creatures that can attack. I will block aggressively. Yikes, okay. We, got out of it. I don't have enough devotion to actually make a... I mean, we might as well go get the Nykthos. Just because it's kind of a really good land. But we're not going to use it. Um... Hmm. No. You cannot be trusted, unfortunately. Um... Okay. We are moving in the right direction, I guess. This is 9 damage. Our opponent goes down to 8. And then on the following turn, we can swing in for 8. We'll discard that. She's very good in the deck, just not right now. So we can attack. Double block. I don't need the rock anymore. It's done its job. Sheev is going to clear the way for me. Our 5-color Saga pile actually got there in the end. We're only going to get in 2 games because, boy oh boy, have these games been long. 10 and 8 minutes. That is winning at a brisk pace. Just to be doubly sure upon it. GG. GG. Alright. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time. Bye for now.